So this year was a little bit different than any other year of taking my son trick-or-treating. Before I took my son trick-or-treating, one of my buddies hit me up and he was like, hey, before you take your son trick-or-treating, let me know. I'm ready to go. I want to go. I was like, have you been drinking? He was like, very much so. Very much so. Well, my buddy shows up to the house and I was like, man, you don't even have like a costume. So how are you supposed to go trick-or-treating? And I was like, bitch, you are 27 years old and you want to go trick-or-treating? This man was lit to the moon. He was like, hell, I'll make me one. He comes back 5 minutes later in the living room. This man has tore 2 holes in one of my dirty dish rags and taped it to his damn head. I was like, what are you? He's like, I'm Mystery Man. I was like, no, you are a drunk man. Touche, touche. The first couple houses, they went perfect. They went perfect. Then I started noticing about the 5th house, he wasn't behind us no more. I turned around and looked. He was leaning up against one of the light poles, smoking cigarettes, sending drunk texts to people, sending nudes to everybody. I know everybody in his phone list because I got the same D-pic. By the 7th house, that's when his emotions started kicking in. This man was in the driveway of one of the parents' house screaming at his damn ex-girlfriend. He was like, fuck you, Tammy. I'm sick of your shit, Tammy. Why did you do this to us? I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Then after the emotions, that's when the anger kicks in. Already at the door, I could hear his drunk ass wobbling up to the door. He just walks up to this woman and was like, put the shit in the bag, Tammy. He got the candy and just storms off. She was like, my name is Karen. I was like, he's having problems with his ex right now. He walked up to, he wasn't even saying trick or treat anymore with the regular kids. He was just walking up, treats, treats, treat. That's all I get? That's all I get? Cheap ass. Cheap ass. The next house we walked up to, it was a man passing out the candy. My buddy started pushing the kids out of the way. I was like, get the hell out of the way, you heathens. He comes up to the door to the dude and he was like, treat, treat, treat. That man that was passing out the candy was like, bitch, do you got a beard? What are you doing pushing these kids out of the way and you got a beard? What are you, an oversized 12-year-old? Would you hit puberty when you were 3 years old? What the hell is wrong with you? My buddy was like, you want to go, bastard? Him. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Nobody needs to go nowhere except for him. He's going straight to hell. He's going straight to hell. He looks at me like, you're supposed to be my friend and you're going to pick his side up. Then, the next house, he went back to Tammy. He walks up to the door smoking a cigarette on the phone with Tammy. Me and my son was at the door, was like, trick or treat. And he walks up and was like, I know you slept with him. You took the dick, didn't you, Tammy? Didn't you? Didn't you? He took this whole woman's little tub of candy and just walks off the front porch. He stole all her candy. The only thing that she could say was he smoking a cigarette? How old is he? Like, ma'am, I don't know who he is, but he ought to know better. Now, every time a parent rolls by here, they're over here giving me the shit eye because of my buddy.